I am a fan of Golden Hoops.
Make great decisions once they switch, knowing who they're guarding.
Curry fires away and hits the three. Behind them. He had been sensational down the stretch, even though against four teams. Curry with the steal. His third steal already. Throws it ahead. Iguodala.
His feet rejected by Green. Curry fires one off.
Bledsoe saved it to the wrong guy. Here's Curry. Thompson off the great time.
Curry knocking it away. Steph Curry to beat the buzzer. Good! Another three!
That may be 29 threes against the Warriors this year. The Warriors have made 30s. That's keeping the pace.
Curry, the corner three. The steal. The push ahead to Steph. Has got to beat Babbitt. Goes around the back to lay it in. What a play!
Curry takes it away from Redick. One hands it
that can rebound and push it, and what happens when that happens? You get a wide open guy with an easy look on the other end.
Oh, Curry with a beautiful move.
Warriors were one of those knocking them out. Steph Curry hitting a three from the corner.
172. They can tie it with a win here tonight, and then they finish against the Grizzlies.
The #1 rebounding team in this league, and who's ever won the rebounding battle, as you see Curry win the three-point battle. Whoever's won the rebounding battle.
2 minutes here. Curry had it knocked away, got it back, and then Baines lands on top of him.
My word.
And now
minute 30 left. Steph behind the back. Steph to the basket. Right it up and in.
Steph nearly lost the handle, turns deep two.
Nobody in the league other than Steph.
Just 1 of 5 from the field. Curry putting moves on Durant to the double. Able to beat Durant and score.
Game out.
And he beat the clock from midcourt. Curry, good! He banked it home!
Again.
Bosa against a great shot blocker. The ball fake. Curry three. Good! Curry, good front, good steal.
Let's see what he does here.
Bean gave ground. He got around him anyway. Laid it up and in. Steph knocked it away at 2. And 1. Curry deep three. Good!
He's walking away. He's walking out of the picture.
Arizal to Curry. Curry, count it, and 1. Chance for a 4-point play.
Didn't have it. They keep the ball moving. Steph inside, finding Harrison again. Another three!
I'll tell you what, he passed up a layup. When he got Horford.
Any better.
Just don't know how many minutes able to play.
Arizal checking in. Green again. Then laying it in again.
He was walking away from that. He thought he hit it. And now saves it to Bogut. Now he's in the corner for 3. Gets this one. High screen comes. Curry. Some ball handling. Fires up a 3. Does it again. Pass to Thompson. Blocked by Bogut. His third already. Here comes Curry for 3. Beasley. Pass inside off the fingertips of Smith. Curry. Long 3. Mozgov on him. Now James picks him up. Curry to the basket. Left-handed. And a foul. Sweet move from Steph and Curry. And a chance.
Attacked roster, which has been very unusual the last month and a half. Oh, beautifully done.
Much worse. Basically, he said, we're past the point where pain can slow things down, but it's still there. Mark?
It was missed, and good effort by Canner.
Curry, count it, and a foul. Canner hit him in the head, and a chance for a 3-point play.
And get something going to his right, so he can beat his man a little easier, and then he'll just be able to finish.
Wow, poor Ilyasova. Weak side block. Shot clock at 3. Curry's the man to beat the clock. A fadeaway 3. He banked it in. Now he banked it in from an angle. You gotta be kidding.
be a chance to be successful.
Thompson, 22 points per game, a steal. Steph Curry, all the way to the goal.
And Utah 88-86 with Kawhi Leonard hitting the game winner with seconds remaining. Curry by Foy. Adams switching over. Here's Curry. Little dance by Curry to the rim and scores!
Tipped and taken by Iguodala. Curry to Iguodala. Oh, what a beautiful pass.
Find that amazing. There's not more here. They get the good defense and Curry at the other end.
See Simmons trying to hound Curry. Steph getting in the lane anyway. Steph turned around. How did he even see the basket? He banks that in. How did he even see what he was doing?
How about you want to play fast and loose, but you don't want to play sloppily.
Steph inside. Denied by Draymond.
Watch it here.
5 seconds for Curry at 3. Deep 3. Why not?
For 10 wins in that Bulls great season. So Jordan was ready for 15. Buchler for 10 and Curry. Oh my goodness.
Livingston. Here's Curry over Robertson. Yes! At the buzzer!
The first play of the game, it looks like he wants to be aggressive.
Curry fires from way downtown.
Speaking of aggressive.
Curry off the pick from Bogut is able to drive and hit and a foul.
Tonight, you said before the game.
Oh, Curry gets around. Lillard lays it up again. Steph back 3. He backed it in from the side. From the side on the baseline. They capitalize every time. Curry soaring in to finish. Field goal and the foul for the MVP.
Draymond Green. Here comes Green. Sets it up for Curry for 3.
51 last year. Playoffs each of the last 2 years.
Oh, how did Steph?
Under 3.5 remaining. Curry behind the back. Flair. Oh, with flair. Stephen Curry's got 31.
2 seconds to work with. Curry from midcourt. It's good!
Curry with the steal. Here's Curry. He stops.
Curry the mismatch. Curry the 3.
Barely.
Livingston knocks it away. Running with Steph. Behind the back. Showing the touch.
In the last 2.5 minutes. Curry behind the back. Curry the drive. Throws it up. Banks it in. The attack from the opening tip.
And Steve Kerr is encouraging his team as
Curry. Crossover. What a finish! Steph Curry! The floater. The finish.
Oh, again, it looked like that lower back is bothering him.
Here's Curry able to penetrate. It counts in the foul.
The misdunk. That's right.
That's what you say.
That's why Clay is good. He is never satisfied. Oh, Curry to Bogut! Charlotte had that 22-point comeback win. And right out of the timeout. Set it up for the MVP. Flip it in.
And through laughing at us. That was always part of it.
Curry inside.
Live. Lobs it up to Bogut. Bogut has Rose on him. Throws it back out. Curry, a little fake, gets rid of Gasol. Nails it.
Now I think it's probable. You just have to go, 32-5 in their last 37 games. Good start.
The two vets just exchanged words there. Steph with another steal. Running with Clay. Runs to the line. And drops in the 3.
And forced a travel.
Curry, quick release. He banked it in.
Well, he's become an NBA player.
Klay Thompson off a made basket. Respond.
Already. He's got to play the defense.
Right.
Okay? He can't just be a chucker.
Lob from Curry to Bogut.
3 of the 5 players on the second unit.
Look at that, backdoor.
Green to Curry, and Steph has 10.
There's the first three. And scored out of his hands. Curry with a little flyby three.
And in their 3 victories, that was the case. Excellent ball movement by Oklahoma City. Oh, from long range, Steph Curry.
I mean, you just cannot afford to give them a huge advantage early on.
Stephen Curry.
What the Clippers do.
You got Crawford, Rivers, along with Green. As Curry gets to the basket, scores on 2 Clippers. Steph Curry with 7 points.
There's Curry over Cantor for 3.
Shooting at 63% now. And Curry down the lane to lay it in. Neto. They don't want a screen, he doesn't need a screen. They double him late, and Steph hurts him anyway.
He might play about 15, 16 minutes tonight. Rubio lost it. There's Green ahead of the field.
So he come to work.
The amount of players in the NBA is Thompson releases and hits it. James picks up, as does Irving. They've been double teaming Curry quite a bit. Barnes rattles it.
But remember, this is an explosive team.
Curry for 3. That's good.
Golden State Warriors last season, 39-2 here at home. Oh, Morgan off the pass.
One pick that became Festus Ezeli. Curry stealing the inbound. Curry flipping it up and in.
It's a natural tendency to do so.
The ball, Russ Smith. Good effort. Backed into Curry again. And he backed it in.
Banked into 3, looking for a foul.
So good offensively that you got to try to find ways to get him out of rhythm.
Curry drives, left-handed.
And the ball bounced his way.
Steph Curry, and his first field goal is a triple. Fun. 2 former teammates going at each other.
That's the first one he's taken tonight.
Oh, Steph, that's beautiful.
Bogut has been a monster on the boards to start. Already with 6 rebounds. Curry gets hit. Count it, and 1. Moving with
Thunder point. Curry trying to go high off.
Was this well?
Steph Curry, his first field goal tonight.
Curry, fake to get rid of Dudley. Shot's good, a 3-pointer for Curry.
Playing every night,
Right.
change your mindset.
Absolutely. Know you're going to get your minutes.
Break himself. Curry for 3, and he's tied him up. Kyle Korver and Steph Curry, the only 2 men in NBA history. Curry sitting out Bogut. High screen roll. Steph thought about that 3. Now the reload. It'll get all the way to the rim. Curry 3 in response. Curry, good hands. Draymond will push. Steps off to the right if he wants him. In his hands. And it. Favors getting some good open looks. Curry, a 3.
Most of these guys haven't been around the 3-point line long enough in the NBA. As you see the beautiful finish by Livingston.
Now here for the rest of the season. Curry floats it up to Ezeli.
Led to a pass for a Curry off of a Curry play.
Curry, nice feet inside, and Green.
Not selfish. He gets others involved. Difficult to check.
Man pass. Here comes Curry. Curry all the way.
Curry on the handle. McAdoo running the floor. He's fouled as he dunks it home. Great point at the top of the telling. Second time. Steph Curry in between the teeth of the defense, laying it in and drawing the foul.
Oh, he understands pace. More time on
Each other, or are they both like individual performers? And Bogut, the beneficiary from Steph's drive.
That's a good question. I think they mainly go. Why?
It's bad for the game. Curry gets inside, and it opens up.
But fortunately,
Bogut with the jam. Curry is second in the NBA in turnovers. It's such high usage. Curry, left corner 3. So he opens.
3-point shooting. And the Blazers, a lot of guys threat from distance. Nobody. Steph around Dragic. And the reason I said they got
Green was daring Robertson to shoot Durant, throws it away, stolen by Curry. Fourth in the league in steals. Finds Barnes. Barnes up and in.
Or two left-handed, depending on which was your strong hand.
It's interesting. As they get it to Bogut inside. Look for the trailer. Steph was ready. Warriors with numbers. Bogut inside.
Front court. Curry all the way. Sends high off glass from back to Curry. What a shot by Steph Curry. They will review it.
Taken by Green.
Do you know how few great players as Curry finds rush for a layup?
But he loves to take over games offensively, so they've got to concentrate on him.
Curry springs free and drops in at 3.
6 and 37 on the season. And they're on the way with Steph Curry knocking down.
Defensive rebounds. Thompson, the fake, left-handed. And Klay Thompson.
Steph the lob. Bogut guiding it in with the right hand.
Oh, was that a sweet assist?
By Westbrook.
Curry fires. Yes! A three-pointer for Steph Curry.
Well, he was daring someone to win.
Probably saving, but that fuels the Warrior break. And Steph Curry all the way to the rim.
He handles the ball so well, he can just find creases.
Achilles is starting to loosen up a little bit. What an answer. Beautiful shot. That's Steph Curry from outside.
Stuckey, who's missing his 5th straight game with a foot injury. Long pass to Green. Puts it in. And a 3-point.
Curry. Yes!
Ball out of Parsons' hands. And he's swinging around the perimeter and find the open shooter.
First points of the night for Williams. Curry answers with a 3. And it's 117 straight games with a made 3.
Curry, crossover, two-pointer for Curry. That's good.
From small schools, and they went all 4 years.
Steph Curry running backwards already. He knew that 3 was down.
Well, they missed the previous.
Comfortable doing it this way. Curry for 3. Curry gets it from Green, gets away from Shuffle, layup. Count it.
The runner-up from a season ago who's been vocal about thinking he should have won it. Curry pulls up from 30.
With no one on it.
Field goal on the foul. And you get a look at the tempo that the Warriors want to play.
Misses. Harrison Barnes the rebound. Curry, his first shot of the night.
Curry, Livingston, Draymond Green. Iguodala and Klay Thompson. Steph down the lane and putting it in. The field goal and the foul.
Technical free throw here tonight. Curry with some ball handling magic finds Azili. Oh! Important point.
And speaking of quick threes,
Easy shot to make. Give DeMar Carroll a plus.
Steph little runner. Trying to spring Curry free. And they do with a triple.
Score continues a 15-2 run by the Thunder. Nice players.
Had the lead yet. Momentum will change just like that.
Curry behind the back and then high off the glass to make for a 2. Got the step and the bucket.
And Randolph still as good as it gets down low in the post at 34 years old. Quickly down the other end.
That drive is a great job pinning Draymond Green, eliminating his help by Love.
Curry way downtown. Long rebound, 3-on-1. Smith throws it up, blocked by Curry. There comes Curry the other way, 2-on-1. Curry to drive.
Green sees Curry. He got it.
Curry may get a quick one.
Heat check. And a 4-point play opportunity. Hits the 3.
That's what they need.
Tony Allen attacking. Curry picked his pocket. Steph off to the races. Klay Thompson leaking out. They weren't lucky. They were the best team.
Curry for 3.
Man.
Steph, the teardrop.
Okay, we saw a little more.
It's going to be the same way. He's going to play with a lot of emotion. He can keep playing and stay intact, and there's Steph Curry.
Steph Curry to lay it in and draw the foul. What a screen by Harrison Barnes. Russ Smith disappeared. Curry weaving through traffic. Steph putting it up and in.
Okay, he got bumped. He could have been at the line.
Here's Curry wiggling through traffic. The floater drops.
Bogut goes to give help. He allows Kufas to clean up. Thought about cleaning up, finishing himself.
Steph right down the lane to lay it up and in. Ian Clark did that. Curry with a steal. Running with friends. 2-on-1. Brandon Rush to the lane to lay it up and in.
On this Warriors team. Curry on a step back. Yes. And off to the races again. Curry from Thompson. It wasn't pretty.
Shots and confusion.
Draymond with the steal. Dropping it off for Steph Curry. Going against the MVP.
So Lillard went behind and then he went over the top.
Oh, Steph the bogan! No look, flip it up and let the big man tip it home.
2 of 8, but another offensive rebound. Here is Curry. Russell's on. Thompson with the catch. What a pass coming from Steph Curry.
And they'll reset. Curry drives off the glass and in. By the way, picked up his second foul, so Ezeli's in the game. Curry, one dribble, hits a three.
Curry the dish. What a feed. The breakdown.
Now down to 38% shooting. Curry.
Oh! Counted and a foul!
Curry with the steal. Foot race in on Rondo again to lay it up and in.
Portland. Curry with a Minu on him. Curry gets clumsily in the air and softly drops it in. A little teardrop from Steph.
10-0 on the season, which would be the best start in the history of the franchise. That counts. And the foul. Curry able to go.
Green back to Curry. Bang! Curry likes the matchup with Love. Steps back, launches a three. Hey! Curry from downtown. Curry's got Tristan Thompson on. Curry crossover three-pointer. It's good.
He had surgery to repair ruptured disc, and because of that surgery, they nicked what's called the dura.
The Warriors on 3 straight. So that's a break there, misses the free throw.
The Warriors finish the half. The lefty flip, the foul, and the free throw.
Who are you going to finish with at the 3?
Curry for 3. Puts it in.
Backdoor pass, beautifully finished by Steph.
20-year-old out of Kentucky.
Steph Curry brings the register for 3, 101 streak.
Hold on here. Beverly watches Curry, who got it from Draymond Green.
He's getting all he can eat on threes, and Utah's daring him to make it. But Curry, we're not going to leave him for 3 because that happens.
Nowhere to go there inside of the backboard for Harkless.
Got numbers here, and Clay's got a shot. How about a dunk?
9 shots. 8 of them have been from three-point range. Curry to Ezeli.
Count it, and a foul.
Lesser of evils.
Davis switched out on Curry, and Steph!
These things are in the mix, and I think Terry Stotts with such an inexperienced playoff team as Curry goes up top.
Point night from the 5 spot.
And he's taking off what he left up of last year at over 19 a game.
Steph Curry rimming it in. Steph knocking it away. Steph in a foot race. Jokic can't catch him, and he puts it up and in.
He played there a couple of years. His dad played there in the late 70s for Norm Sloan.
Oh, Ronnie Price went for the steal, and Curry tuned him up. Time to work at 5. Kick out to Curry. 3. Good!
They found the magic. See how aggressive he plays.
And you see Draymond's defense. Steph Curry floating it up and in. Hayward couldn't catch it. Steph is running at the back of Favors, twists him around to lay it in. Curry coming up with a steal. One-on-one on Parker behind the back to flip it up and in.
Curry works it down. 5 on the 24. Makes a move on Ibaka. Banks it home.
The line to start seeing that ball go through the basket to get that confidence. He's one of the elite scorers the league has seen in the last decade. That's Steph Curry.
Capella got his miss on the doorstep. Curry, Iguodala,
Bad pass too low. Curry the other way. Iguodala bounce pass to Thompson. Boy, textbook seconds.
Kobe lost his shoe again for the second time. It slowed down the action on the other side and leads Curry to that finish.
Power forward. There's a Bogut screen and an open triple. And in the last 10 games that Curry has faced.
Estes finding Curry. Field goal and the foul. Misses badly to the left. Long feed to Draymond. And he gets a really silly foul from Rashad Vaughn. Couldn't catch it. Steph is running at the back of Favors. Twists him around to lay it in. Magnificent.
It's a gift.
Curry running with Draymond. Delivered perfectly. Return pass. Curry. Field goal and the foul. He and Bogut spectacular together.
Before the game, and nice back cut.
And he's lost her.
Kawhi Leonard pounding Curry. Made it anyway.
They're really stretching out Adams in these high screening rolls.
Thompson for 3. Yes.
So Andrew, 16 pulls last night, 11 already tonight. There, Steph. Klay Thompson. Klay has been ice cold on 3. Steph with the rebound. That is key. Curry with a 3. And so, 1 game away from Kyle Korver for the record for 3 different stops. A little more patient now, more of a teacher right now. Curry, and there's the record. NBA history.
Curry and Livingston down in the backcourt. Curry fires from deep and hits. He had Canner on it.
Look for the trailer. Steph was ready. Warriors with numbers. Bogut inside.
37 on the season. They're on the way with Steph Curry on the first half. Curry spinning on Gordon, gets the step, fires it up, and scores.
Probably saving, but that fuels the Warrior break. And Steph Curry all the way to the rim.
He handles the ball so well, he can just find creases.
Still out with a knee surgery as Curry comes up with a steal. So 3 important front court members for Golden State out. Curry flips it up and lays it in. Green misses. Harrison Barnes the rebound. Curry, his first shot of the night.
Steph Curry dropping in a 3.
Curry steps back, lost the dribble momentarily, now drives, scoop layup is good.
But again, certainly weren't lucky. They were the best team.
Curry for 3.
And right now, the Clippers are getting best.
Going against the MVP.
So Lillard went behind, and then he went over the top.
Oh, Steph to Bogut! No look, flip it up and let the big man tip it home.
Bogut right back to Curry. Gorgeous feed inside. Iguodala, by the way, picked up his second foul, so Wazile's in the game. Curry, 1 dribble, hits a 3. Westbrook on the drive, falling away. Won't go. Rebound taken by Iguodala. They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining.